So we finally got movement on the Diddy appeal situation, and honestly, it's not good for him. But before I break it down, let me tell you the part nobody's really talking about, because there is something really strange going on behind the scenes. Okay, let's rewind real quick. Diddy was convicted last July, that's in 2025, on prostitution related charges under something called the Mann Act. That's the law that makes it illegal to transport people across state lines for prostitution. He got hit with 50 months, and that's just over 4 years. Now here's the thing people keep forgetting. He was actually acquitted of the big stuff, the racketeering, the sex trafficking, charges that could have put him away for life. The jury said not guilty, so his whole team's argument is basically, okay, the jury cleared him of the serious stuff, so why is his sentence acting like they didn't? His lawyer, Alexandra Shapiro, went to court and said that this was the highest sentence ever for this type of charges. And she's right. The typical sentence for the Mann Act conviction, he got 15 months. Now, Diddy got 50. That's more than 3 times the normal amount. So April 9th, the appeal hearing happens, and here is where it gets interesting. The judges sat for 2 hours, heard both sides, and then did nothing. Didn't rule. Called it an exceptionally difficult decision as of right now. Now, as of this week, no ruling has been issued. The appeal is still just pending. One of the judges literally said on the record, "This is a question of first impression, not only for this court, but apparently for any federal court of appeals in the country." Think about this. This isn't one small town case. This is one of the biggest celebrity criminal trials in years. And somehow the legal question at the center of it has never been answered by any federal court. That is wild. The question is basically, can a judge punish you for something the jury said you didn't do? Up until recently, the answer was basically yes. But in 2024, the US Sentencing Commission actually changed the guidelines on this, and the chair of the commission literally said, "Not guilty means not guilty." The judge in Diddy's case sentenced him after the rule changed, and his lawyers are saying the judge ignored it completely. Now here's the conspiracy part, and I want to be clear that this is speculation, this is connecting dots, but hear me out. Why was this case fast-tracked? Federal Appeal Court approved an expedited review. That almost never happens. It's unusual when a case moves that fast through the system. It usually means something didn't sit right the first time. And then on top of that, his release date keeps quietly moving. It's already been reviewed 3 times, started on June 4th, 2028, now it's February 23rd, 2028. Bureau of Prisons hasn't explained why. Nobody asked them to move it, they just did. And then almost in the middle of all of this, his $100 million lawsuit against NBC Universal just got thrown out. The judge said his reputation was already tarnished before the documentary even came out. Because of this lawsuit, the hotel video, the criminal indictment, so he's losing on every front simultaneously. Here's what I actually think is happening. His lawyers are good, no doubt. The legal argument is genuinely strong. Even the judges admit it's hard, but I think the system doesn't want to set a precedent that lets Diddy walk. Because if they rule that sentencing, judges cannot consider acquitted conduct. That doesn't just help Diddy, that potentially helps thousands of other federal prisoners, and that is a massive legal shift. But they are sitting on the ruling, letting the clock run. He's already served over a year, and his release is currently set for April 2028. By the time his appeal resolves, he might have spent most of his time in the sentence anyway. And that is exactly what his lawyers warned about when they asked for the fast track in the first place. The system might just be running out of clock on him. Is he really getting out early? Honestly, probably not. Odds in federal appeal courts are not in your favor historically, but the legal question is real, is unprecedented, and the ruling, whenever it finally drops, could be bigger than just Diddy. That's where we're at. Drop your thoughts in the comments. Do you think the appeal changes anything, or is it finally over for Diddy.